Hello, it's Kevin here. Again, my second video of the day. As always, disclaimer, copyright, fair use purpose, blah, 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 blah. You know the score, get rid of that. Right, now, introduction number 15. So, as you may or may not know, I'll tell you, we're doing new recently reported IELTS topics. You know, there's quite a few websites where people do the IELTS test and they post their topics, or the speaking questions, etc. So, what we've got here, we've been doing these. So this is like our third 101 introductions. If you check out my channel, if you're watching this on YouTube or a Parrot or anywhere else, you should see the previous ones. So what was I saying? Yeah, right. So we're taking the new topics. I'm writing a sample essay. 5 members of IELTS 9 Pro Telegram group, link below if you're watching on YouTube. In fact, all the links should be there for my podcast and other things, etc. And we're searching the internet for these newly reported essay questions and topics, because we've essentially done, I think, most of the topics. We've been through Cambridge 18, 17, 16, 15. I think we got down to number 3, and then all the other ones. So we've done quite a lot of the official questions. Some of the new ones are reworkings of some of the previous ones. Video number 14, that one about car-free days, that's come up before, but in the new one, it's advantage, disadvantage. In the older one, it was discuss both views and give your opinion. So there's not a lot of new topics, not a lot of topics in general. We just keep changing the wording and the question type. So we're going to take a look at my essay at first, when we've got 5 examples from members. So this is about innovation. Now, this was a pretty tricky one. I had a lot of trouble in writing this one, which is kind of emphasizes the importance of research. I've got a video about the Ideas Bank, which I've mentioned on several occasions, where you need, you understand what the topics are and you do some research on the most common themes, environments, education, etc. And when you take the exam, you shouldn't get a question you've never considered. Well, that's the idea in any case. Whether that works or not, we'll see. So, innovation often driven by the pursuit of profit and economic growth. However, some argue that it should prioritise addressing social and environmental issues. Both sides give your opinion. Some paraphrase there. I'll quickly show you my introduction. Okay, the drive for innovation often stems from the pursuit of profit and economic expansion. However, there's a growing contention that innovation should prioritise tackling social and environmental issues. In my view, neither side is mutually exclusive and both need to be amalgamated to ensure a fair and just society. So I say, yeah, we need them both, which is perfectly fine. If you have one opinion, I agree, I disagree. If you don't, you can have them both. It depends on how confident you are in your writing ability, of course. So I'm not going to read it all out. I'm just going to put it on the screen because I haven't got time. This is going to be a pretty short video because I've got my lesson starting in about 15 minutes. I want to get this out of the way. This is a little bit longer than I usually do, 311 words. I could have made it a little bit shorter, but okay, so can I get it all on the screen? Just about. Okay, so you can pause this and you can read it later. So on the one hand, there's a strong argument it's essential. I give some specific examples. Amazon, Alibaba, online retail that's innovative, which brought them enormous profits. Bezos and Jackie Ma, 2 of the richest men in the world. So, Anyway, there's a concession though. Despite this, it has been said So you could do this. It's often good to introduce a concession or a counter argument if you are able to do so. So, I can see this. This is on the one hand. However, I can concede. I can see that this may also be blah, blah, blah. So you can do this like a concession. That helps to better support your own ideas. So there's a strong argument. It's essential. Despite this, it has been said. So there's a recognition of the need to redirect efforts. Okay. This leads to the view that it should not overshadow, and I've got more examples, such as Patagonia and Tom's in their supply chain. They make a big deal about this. So like I say, proving that making kind of money and being green as ideas can coexist. I say, green is a synonym here for social environmental issues, because that covers quite a lot of ground. So you can see there's concession on either side. There's this paragraph here. I say, okay, despite this leads to the view, a balanced approach. Needless to say, it proves that both ideas can coexist. So this is why for this essay, I said, but not mutually exclusive. Anyway, you can see it there. You can read it for yourself. Okay, I think that works reasonably well. Now, right, let's have a look. Creativity is not necessarily innovation. The creation or making of something new, innovative, not necessarily the same. You can be creative as an artist, but are you necessarily innovative, which means something new? Not necessarily. Now, this essay will try to see why are you going to try it? Why just don't you say, even though some people think this, I think that. That's what you've got to do. Discuss both views and give your opinion. You don't need to try. I think somebody else at the bottom is delving. This happened a couple of times. In economic growth, innovation, this essay aims to delve into both views. We don't want any delving, any diving. We just want you to, that's one view, I can see this, However, the second view is, if we consider these, blah, 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 my own view is, that's it, right? We don't want any delving or diving. And, as I said 1,000 times, that's a waste of words. It's useless as an outline sentence. It's just, it's a waste of words. So let's get back to the plot. Okay, all right, that was not so bad. Now, right, don't use that. That's one of the phrases I've shown before. IELTS Liz at Advantage. Other teachers have said, don't use this one. This is an overused, memorized phrase in the contemporary society. Don't use it. You can say currently, today. Innovation is of the utmost prominence. Is it really? And you've got, what else did I say here? Financial profit, economic boom. Is that necessarily the same? Is that different? Considered more when, right. Inventing is not innovation. Inventing is like something new that never existed before. Like, the invention of the internet, the invention of the telephone, of the internal combustion engine. Innovation is taking something that already exists and renewing it or doing something new with it. So it's not necessarily, invention is not necessarily innovation. It can be, but not necessarily. I would say it's not. On the other side now, so this one's, this one's a little short, but it more or less does the job. But it's a little bit vague. Could be a little firmer. Okay. This one's not so bad. That's an argument. That's number of innovations. Next thing, for human life as well. Again, it could be a little clearer. Okay. And you've got this one here where it just says, I'm going to delve. Actually, there was a a couple of responses in the group, because I correct things kind of live in the group, and a couple of people posted something, and I said, change it. So that's why we only have one or two. But this happens often. Let me just put my essay back up so you can pause it and you can read it later on. Get it all on the screen. Come on. Okay, yeah. So you want to avoid these, what I call empty sentences. In this essay, I will look at both sides. In this essay, I will delve into the solution. In this essay, I will answer the question. And I say, right, here, right, I say neither is mutually exclusive. In other words, we can have them both. Both need to be amalgamated. So that's my view. We need them both. Anyway, I'll leave that there for you to look at. This is pretty short. Short and to the point, I hope. Hope that works out. So, we did number 14. Hopefully you're watching that before you're watching this one. I hope so. So 14 is done. This is number 15. I'm currently working on the latest topic. That's if you're in our group on Telegram, link below if you're not. The new topic is about car-free days. Advantages outweigh disadvantages. That's going to be coming probably towards the end of the week now. Anyway, you've got a couple of videos for today. Hope they give you some ideas, and I'll see you soon. Okay? Bye for now.